1, 2, 3, let's go!
Okay, so here's my thinking on the yurt thing. I think I could probably do this kind of indefinitely. I think this is a great idea. And I had to look online, that's how serious I am. So your average yurt, these ones here, your average yurt is about $16,000 to $20,000, right? Average house price in Wellington is just under $1 million, and average house price in Auckland is $1.2 million. So what happens is, this is my idea. Buy a yurt. Build the yurt, put it there, you have a fireplace and everything. These guys have a great idea where they've put this huge dirt mound around behind it. That's a bit of shelter. Not only that, but it can be a vertical garden, so you can put your vegetables there, you're saving money on food. Flowers on top, springtime it'll look great, and you have your yurt. Boom, your yurt is your bedroom. Then, say your yurt is $16,000, spend another $2,000 or $3,000 on a little bridge that goes from the window over to a second yurt. Your second yurt is your sitting room, your study, library, kitchenette type thing. From there, I think, in all honesty, I think you're good. Two $16,000 yurt things, little bridge in the middle to connect them, a dirt mound around the outside, so you're saving money on food, saving money on power because it only takes one light to illuminate the whole room, saving money on heating because you got a fireplace that lights the whole thing, and then anything else, you just kind of supplement. So like a patio out back to entertain people, or you go buy a shipping crate, and the shipping crate becomes whatever else you need. Shipping crate could be a place where you can entertain people. You can build a deck on top of a shipping crate for a bit of a view, anything. And if you've got like-minded friends who want to do the same thing, they can buy a yurt and live on that.
As you can see, I've been converted. I want to live in a yurt. That's just how cool it is here. Queenstown and Wanaka have been amazing, but it's time to head north towards our ferry. On the way out of Wanaka though, we spotted some cool rock features and decided to check them out.
So it's called Hospital Flats, and it's just like a series of cool fucking rocks and stuff. And it says that there's no real track and you can just kind of make it up as you go along. Whoa. All right, okay. Oh, cool.
I'm on foot.
Cool. Wow, look at these, like, look how tedious this is. Could all just like crack and fall down on me. I love that. Oh, not good pants. No good pants for this. Oh. Well, that's cool. Hey, look, you see my shadow. I can hear people up there, and I can see some rope. So I'm wondering if there's some people rock climbing up there. Either that or it's like the hills of ice and I'm about to get cut up into tiny pieces. But still keen to find out. Oh man, this is so cool. No stairs, no barriers, no ropes, no safety thing. That's my favorite kind of adventure. Such cool features, and you can see that's an anchor there. So there's obviously some climbing. And there's some chains up there. Whee! Oh, okay. Yeah, don't let go of the chain. Holy shit. Adventure time. Adventure time.
T-Rex to the rescue.
We don't have to keep going, but it does go all the way up there, and it looks pretty damn cool. But this is even cooler. It's even through there. You can see the mountains.
That's too cool.
That's triple cool.
With a little bit of a sweat on, it's time to head north. The west coast of the South Island is just like one long road of cool natural and man-made attractions. Winding over mountains, through rainforests, and then coming out by long white sand beaches. It's got to be one of the few places in the world where you could go snowboarding, longboarding, and surfing in the same day. After a few hours of driving, we decided to check out one of the natural features along the way, the Gates of Haast. As you pass through Mount Aspiring National Park, you'll come to a single-lane bridge over the Haast River. This torrent of fresh mountain water squeezes through a narrow gorge and drops 3 to 5 meters on its journey towards the Tasman Sea. It's loud, it's cold, and you can't miss it. Also, just between us, I drank some of it and I'm still alive, so it's fine. Our next stop is the most delicious sounding natural feature in New Zealand, the Pancake Rocks. Formed over 30 million years ago from minute fragments of dead marine creatures and plants landing on the seabed, solidifying, and then over time rising up out of the ocean as a result of earthquakes. I mean, technically speaking, they're basically towers of dead animal bodies. But Pancake Rocks just sounds nicer. It's easy to see how the ocean has carved into these cliffs over time, because as you stand on top of them, you can feel them shaking as the waves crash underneath you. A few hours later, we made it to Picton. Tonight, we're staying in the Admiral's Lodge for around $80, which is a fair price considering we only booked a few hours ago. Tomorrow, we head back across the Cook Strait, but not before I get to check out what else Picton has to offer. Now, if you've seen a lot of my stuff before, you'll know that I really love animals, and I especially love filming them. I'm just constantly amazed that they even exist. So I have tons of weird footage of animal claws and eyes and stuff. It sounds creepy, and maybe it is, but anyway, there's an aquarium in Picton, and I want to check it out, so that's what we're doing today. For some reason, the aquarium here is also the town cinema. So when you walk in, you can either turn left to look at fish, or you can turn right to watch a movie. Also, if you Google the cinema, it just comes up with a picture of a chair at the top of some stairs. I don't know why. In classic South Island style, I soon found out that the aquarium doesn't actually have many fish. Especially considering that's usually, the theme of aquariums. But I did manage to meet this old boy. Thirsty for more touristy things, I remembered seeing an old shipwreck the first time we landed in Picton. So I went searching for an entrance and soon found out that you can actually go inside it. Now, I'm a total nerd and a big fan of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Savvy.
So this stuff fascinates me. The Edwin Fox is the 9th oldest ship in existence. Built in Calcutta in 1853, the ship was used as a troop carrier initially for the English Navy, before being used to ship convicts to Australia, and then finally bringing European immigrants to New Zealand. The ship itself is now part of a preservation project, where instead of restoring it, they're working to keep it exactly how it is so that people can walk through it and experience it in all of its broken down glory, which I assume is what scientists are going to do to me when I'm old. At last, the time has come to head back across the Cook Strait and start saving again for the next trip. The South Island has been amazing and I'm definitely not finished with it. There's still so much more to see and do. and I can't wait to come back.